Hey, what's up, YouTube? Hey, man, I just want to say I just got a little window to come back out here for about an hour on this little acre and about 1.7 acre to look for a couple of things from a cold case. But I just want to tell y'all all, Ruby wants to tell y'all all, Ruby, give a shout out. Hey, give a shout out. Give a shout out. Huh? Give a shout out. What are you doing? What? She don't know. She's looking for something, so doesn't want to jump up and dance for y'all. But anyway, we appreciate everything y'all did. And Dolly, man, shout out, brother. I love you. Thank you. And all the turtles, my God, y'all just freaking over. My phone about blew up, guys. I thought it was going to melt. It got so hot. But we got a little bit of time here. That's why I'm trying to reply to every one of y'all, and I promise I will. But we didn't have much of a window to get back out here, so I had to kind of stop replying and get back out here before I head back home. So I just wanted to say, where are you going? No. Over here. You watch out. There might be snakes in there. What is it, bro? What? Oh, my gosh. Oh, there's a hole. Probably a critter or something. That's crazy. That whole tree just fell over. We had a bad windstorm here probably about a month ago. And this weesatch tree, which are really strong, it just knocked it all the way over. Maybe don't get tangled. And I have a bandana for her when it's a little hot. Like, I just forgot to bring them with me the last few days when I went out of town. But they freeze them in the freezer, and then I stick them in the ice chest, and then I put them on her neck because it keeps her a lot colder. And I have a bright pink one and a bright yellow one for her. So that way, if when I turn her loose sometimes, she doesn't, go crazy. But she pretty much stays. She's a good dog. Come on. Come on, we gotta go over here and look at the trees, come on. But anyway, we wanted to thank all y'all with the bottom of our heart. Y'all are like the amazing. I mean, I had 6 subs the first 3 days, and I thought, okay, I can live with it because, I'm not gonna charge anything or have any membership fees or anything like that. So it's not about the money to me. It's just about getting justice for these kids. And I felt like all y'all just like overwhelmed. I think I'm like 209 just in like a matter of like 20 minutes. So Dolly and all the turtles, my God, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. It was such amazing. And Ruby loves y'all too. Right, Ruby? Right? Yeah, she does. She's just hunting right now. When I let her out of that kennel and put this rope leash on her, she just freaking goes crazy. But she just wants to find a mission is what it is. And then sometimes like another dog or something will be loose. And then like, of course, dogs see another dog. They want to go. Come on. You're not over there. Not over there. But we had like probably another 580 yards right here that we didn't get to this morning. It got really, really hot, and I took a break. And then, of course, all y'all, I got on Dolly, and then everything went crazy. I was so excited. And I just want to let y'all know, man, y'all really touched my heart today. And I really appreciate every little bit of it. And I'm glad that y'all want to go on these journeys, but it's going to be so much fun, guys. And the Maddie Soto case, I'm just so happy that I got that news before any of the other channels, and I only had 6 subs when I posted that. So I was just a little man with the breaking news, but I do have a lot of connections, an awful lot. I have a few family members that are high ranking in military and Coast Guard and stuff like that. So I do have a little bit of pull, some U.S. Marshals in the family, so I can get a lot of breaks. And that's why, when I get on Dolly and like that day, I said, I'll take all the heat. I don't care, I dare y'all. That's just because that's how I am. Like, I feel like if their child is missing and they want to come after somebody and be stupid enough to come after somebody and sue them, I'm sorry. It's crazy to me. Like, find your kid. Don't worry about suing people. Like I'm out here. Okay, the father of this, the father of this daughter, right? This one case that I'm working on right now happened about 16 years ago. The little girl was 15 when this happened. And it's sad to say that somebody would take a life like that at such a young age. But it was out here in the middle. This field used to all be trees until they started the memorial, right? So when you get out here, like when they graded and boxed all this land and they came out here and like, it was like hardly any grass, but then of course we got like rain one day, and so it all kind of sprouted up, but it was all dirt after they bladed it. And now it does have a little bit of grass, but still there's there's supposedly 2 knives in, let me say trigger warning first, guys, because I don't want to get freaking RICO'd or something. But There's like I think two knives, and then there was a handgun or something involved. And they dumped everything here, and then they parked some vehicle that they had stolen, and they burned it. But it was all up in the trees, because this was all huge big trees before. Like, it was huge trees. Like, you could see like where they've cut a lot of it. Some of them they just like bladed and box bladed around it, and then some of them they didn't know if they were going to take them down, and then they finally decided, like this one, to cut them down. And they were pretty big, beautiful trees. But I understand they have to clear it for development. But it's crazy, and this case just kind of touched my heart, because about a month and a half ago when they did this, maybe it was 2 months ago, when they bladed all this land, that dad came out here, and I happened to just be in the area, and I saw a man kneeling down in the middle under a tree, a couple of trees are left, and I was like, is he okay? So of course I stop, I get out, I walk across the field, and I'm like, sir, you all right? And he said, yes, son, I was just saying a prayer for my daughter. And it was like 15 or 17 years ago, and she was 15 at the time. So it was like, I told him, I said, sir, I will search every minute I have free. I will be here along with some other stuff I'm working on, but I will give it my all. And I really did. I metal detected almost 2 acres. And I got a few little hits, and then I put some flags. But then I guess kids come out here and they play, with soccer ball. They took all my flags. So I really have to redo it again. I kind of have a general idea where they were, because I kind of drew a map. So I'm kind of been digging a little bit in that area. And then I got Ruby, of course, the queen of freaking finding everything. She's looking at something right now. But I just feel so bad for that man. And it's like, my heart just melts when I saw him doing that, because I really thought somebody was having trouble. Like maybe he was a walker and he, was having like a heart attack or something. So of course I stopped, but lo and behold, we'll jump on another wagon. But this is another day for y'all on this. I'm gonna make another video on this whole thing and kind of tell the story. But anyway, I felt something in my heart for the dad, and we bonded, and I've been out here probably 20-30 times. And it's just, it's so hard, but you know how it is, guys. It's just, there's a lot of people. It's not just this one. There's so many cases. Of course, Maddie Soto and Sebastian Rogers. And, just keep them going. Like, there's just so many of them. And it's like, I don't know. It's just so hard, because the main one that's bugging me right now, of course, is Sebastian. But it's also Maddie Soto, because in my heart, I have 2 daughters, and never in a million years, like, it's even, that that I'm divorced, and, it's like, she's not, my ex is not dating anyone, just like me. I'm not dating anyone either. But if she was, she would never allow that. And of course, I would never allow that. So it makes me think, like, I felt like that guy that gave me the info the other night before it broke, like, he was like, she's 100% involved. She 100% was making sure that it went the way it was supposed to go. That's why he had the camera in the room. That's why all this stuff was going down. Hey, trigger warning. And hey, this is just my opinion and my theories, and none of this is based on 100% facts, but some of it is fact. That's already out. But some of what I'm saying is just basically my opinion and my thoughts. But I feel, sorry guys, I had to say that, but I feel like the camera in the room and everything that was in that room, the mom, Jen not going up there, it's like they were doing it for money. They were doing this to make money on the dark web, and it is freaking horrible. I've always felt like if the FBI, as smart as they are, should shut down all these backdoor places. And I know they'll make 10 more as you shut them down, but just keep doing it. Dedicate a whole team to every day doing it. And maybe start arresting all these people that are opening these channels like that. And just, knock them out of here. And I know it's not going to, save everyone, but it would make a big dent if they would just do it. But I'm sorry I'm rambling. I just have so many cases on my mind, and I'm trying to get to all of them. But this Maddie thing and this Susan Simpson in San Antonio, Texas, have just really made me, oh my God, like it's crazy to me. But Jen, I believe, is going to go down. I believe checking into the mental ward, And the funny thing about it was, when I heard what Stern had said to his father about he didn't start it, okay, that lets you know that there's more than just what he was doing to her. Is more. It was something more, and it was more of a group thing than it was just him and her. And it was all for, like I said, money. But that's just bothering me, because I can't imagine a 13-year-old little girl. I have a 14-year-old and a 20-year-old, so it touched a lot of my heart. And I feel like if she would have been a damn mother at all, and I don't care if she listens to this, if she would have been a mother, she would have never allowed this shit to happen, ever. And I'm sorry to say a cuss word, but dang it makes me mad. And I just feel like her checking into that mental ward an hour before this news was getting ready to break, like on her lawyer's request, like it was all set, like, so they can't go after her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knows if she goes to a mental ward, she's not gonna get questioned. She's not gonna get pulled in anything. She's not gonna get pulled into court. She's not gonna have to test. She's not gonna have to do any of that, because she's freaking in a crazy house. And I mean, Jen, I'm gonna say this to her, Jen, you know what you're doing, and your lawyer's smart. I give him that. But eventually, you got to get out of the wacky house. And when you do, there's people coming for you. Just know that. And this is not going to be an easy shut and close case. Yeah, with Stern it is, of course, because he had all the data. But there's way more to this story than has come out. So I'm sorry to sit here and ramble, but my dog stopped, and I'm sorry. I just started to ramble. I hope y'all don't think, God, this guy's really freaking crazy. But this is what goes in my head about these cases. And I'm sure it does the same for y'all. I mean, I know y'all all care so much, and y'all all have such big hearts, or you wouldn't be watching this. And something about that case that Dolly had on. Dolly, don't strike me. I love you. But something about that Quentin Simon case, like when Dolly had that on, and then, Dolly talks about every kid too. His heart's probably bigger than mine. But it's just something about that case that made me think, you know what, it's about damn time I just start a free channel, right? And just like bring everybody along. And so that way all of y'all can see through the eyes of what I see, because I'm different. I'm out here doing it. I'm not sitting behind a screen, and I understand I'm not there yet. Maybe in a couple of years, if I, get big enough, I might do that. But right now it's like, I want to get out here and find the answers. And the only way to find the answers is to get out there. And something about the Quentin case just freaking said, you know what, I'm going to start my channel on this day. And I know I had previously was going to start one 28 days ago, but I never did. And for some reason, my channel is showing that, and it really upset me. But I already called them. They're going to fix it. But because my channel started the day that baby Quentin got justice. And I felt like with everything, that was when I needed to do it. And so that date's always going to be special to me. And I still need to go back and find out, like, all y'all that subbed up, the first 20, the first 30, the first 40, the first 50, all the way up to 2, whatever it is now. Like, I want to send all of y'all, like, all my love and all my messages. And I know I can't sit here and type forever on every message, or I would never have time to search. But it's just, I want to be able to do that for y'all guys, because it really does mean the world to me. So I know I may be a different true crimer, and I may ramble a lot, and I may get mad at times. But I would never, do anything to get shut down, of course. But it's just one of these things that I feel like, even this little case right now, I know it's an old case, and I know it's not talked about, and it's sad that it's not talked about. It's sad that it didn't make the spotlight. Just like a lot of cases. I wish if every missing child case would make headlines like Sebastian Rogers did. Do you realize that a lot of this stuff would stop? Because people would be scared. So you know what? My goal, every case is going to matter. And every case should freaking hit the headlines and make spotlight. So together, guys, I think we can do this. I don't care what case it is. Any new case, just like the one I was talking about earlier. That poor girl that worked for Walmart, 19 years old, found in an oven, burned alive, like, trigger warning. Bro, that is freaking insane. Because when you clean an oven, it's off. So somebody had something to do with it. And Walmart's not even trying to answer anything. And that poor mother worked at the same store. so the mom's the one that found her. And I know it's over there in Nova Scotia, but it doesn't matter where it's at. It's still a child. And so I'm still working on that case too. Like I told the mom, I'm sorry, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to make a video about your daughter and I'm going to get it out there. And it might not reach that many people, but if everybody that's on this channel, just say we're at 200 right now, right? So 200 people. If 200 people will post this little girl's name, we can get this case huge because we're dealing with Walmart. So it's going to be a whole different story. Uh-oh, Ruby, what'd you find? Sorry to cut you off. What is it, boo? What? Ruby, what is it? There's nothing that way, I don't think. It's this way, boo. Come on, let's go. It's over here by the pecan tree. Come on. But I'm trying to get her in the right direction. I want her to go, but she always finds other things and wants to go wherever she goes. But anyway, I feel like every case deserves attention. And yeah, that poor 19-year-old, she deserves attention just as much as anybody else does. Because to me, that's like very bad that they found her in a walk-in oven, you know? It's horrible. Come here, Rube, this way. Come on, this way, over here. But I don't know, guys. I'm just happy y'all here. Y'all are loving it, hopefully loving it. I know it's a little crazy videos, but I had to do this today. I know y'all are all, subbing up, and oh my God, it means the world to me. It means the world to Ruby too, but I had to come out here and do this. But I will, if I missed anybody, believe me, when I get back in a few hours, I'm definitely gonna do this. So I will make sure I reach everybody. And I appreciate all y'all turtles, and I appreciate everybody. Appreciate Dolly and PJ, everybody. And that's what I messaged, Miss Janelle Silver. She's the first one that really came on my channel, and she's kind of been there every day, and she's been kind of digging a little bit too into these cases now because I kind of got her going. So it's crazy. And she messaged me earlier and she said, look at the Turtle Gang is doing for you, and I'm like, wow, it's crazy. So I love all y'all. Me and Ruby love all y'all, and we're gonna fight to the end for justice for these kids, I promise. And I don't care what anybody says over in Tennessee. I don't care. They haven't met me, so they're gonna meet a whole new person, and I don't care who they are, because it's not about them, it's about the child. So anyway, me and Ruby are gonna get off of here, and we're gonna do a little walk across this grid here and see if we can get anything for this father. And I will get with y'all later. I got a couple videos too from 3 days ago that I need to post on the Susan Simpson case. I just haven't checked them yet. I just don't want to get striked. I got to check and make sure there's like no music in the background and all that. But I think it was Tammy earlier let me know that there is music I can play. So I don't really play music out here, but like when I'm working in the garden or something and I want to do a little video for y'all, like there was some music playing, so that's why I had to delete that video so fast, because I did get like a little copyright. But I wanted to say we're going to work on at least 5 cases at a time, maybe more. We're going to do as much as we can as far as Ruby can go, and I think she'll be good. But she's young. She's only 3 years old. She's got plenty of time to go. So, and I keep her cooled down. I usually do. And she got plenty of water, whole ice chest full in the truck. So all y'all guys, we love y'all. And we're going to see what she's doing over here. And then we're going to dig around and see what we can find here. But I will get back on later and make a little clip for y'all guys, all right? And I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Let's get some justice for these kids. And throw me some names of a channel, because Dolly, you know how Dolly was. He was like, well, I would use that one. And I asked him, I wanted him to honor me and give me the name. But if anybody has names for the channel, for the handle, throw them at me, guys, because y'all are all way smarter than me. So I appreciate all y'all. I love all y'all. And remember, my channel is pretty much my thoughts, my theories. So y'all guys be good. We love y'all. Ruby's out. Look at her. She's sitting down. I knew she would be wore out today. So Ruby, say bye, Ruby. Say bye. Hey. All right. She says bye, guys. We love y'all. And till later. I'll post again later, guys. Love y'all. Peace.